What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and we are here for another baseball injury update from this last week that was announced. Unfortunately, well, I feared it, but then of course something else happened on top of it. But for the first time in a couple seasons, the last time I believe this happened was back when he was with the Nationals, which was in 2000. Wait a minute, get it loaded here. Not including, actually 2017 was the last time this happened. But of course, not counting the shortened 2020 season. But back in 2017, Bryce Harper, who the first couple seasons, 3 of his first 3 of his first 6 seasons, he definitely missed some time due to injury. But of course, he was still, awesome at the time. Even though I will say from a couple years ago when he did sign his big 13-year lucrative contract with the Phillies, I said he was a little bit underrated. He has kind of proven me a little bit wrong since. As the past couple seasons, he's definitely bumped the average up and, still hitting for good power. So I feel like he is getting out of that overrated stage for me. But yes, the injury bug has bitten Bryce Harper for the first time in 5 years, unfortunately. Harper, I had heard rumors that recently he had been dealing with some type of like an elbow or like a forearm injury, I think it was, that was limiting him to just DH duty because of that injury. He was playing through it. But then recently, on June 25th, I think it was, he was hit by a pitch, and it fractured his left thumb that he needed to have surgery. Now, of course, he could have not had surgery, but even if he didn't have surgery, he was going to have to be missing about 4 to 6 weeks. Now, of course, that he had the surgery, he could be having about 6 to 8 weeks, probably more so close to 8 weeks / 2 months for a recovery time. He had the surgery on June 28th, just like Salvador Perez. Thumb injuries, just really bite you in the butt. A lot of big injuries, too, you don't even think of. So, yeah, Harper is going to be out for most of the rest of the second half of the season. Maybe like a late August, early September return, just like Salvador Perez. That sucks because the Phillies, who had just fired Joe Girardi just about a month ago, was actually turning their season around pretty good. Went on a hot streak. Unfortunately, they're in the same division as the Mets, who are having a great year. And the Braves, who got hot just as well at the same time, especially now they have Ronald Acuna Jr. back from his injury. They've been just on a tear. And there's going to be tough catching them. So the Phillies, I think, are still in the wild card hunt. Let me just check and see where they were at. But Harper, though, was already having another good year. He was hitting .318 with like 15 homers, in a great spot for sure, as he was last year's National League MVP and had a good shot, believe it or not, at making the same case as well. The Phillies are actually 3 games back of the second wild card spot, which belongs to the Padres, and the first one belongs to their division rival Braves. So yeah, that is a blow, but the Phillies, though, at least, unlike, the Mariners talked about in the last video, they're still in the run. They're still hanging in there. But definitely, they don't get it going in the next few weeks. They may be becoming a little bit of sellers. As is mentioned in the list here, that the Phillies do have plenty of options to fill Harper's spot in the outfield for sure. Well, first off, they have Nick Castellanos. Well, he hasn't been putting on as strong a show as he did last year with the Reds. He's been not as good this year with the Phillies so far. But Kyle Schwarber, geez, oh man, can Kyle Schwarber get any hotter in June? Listen to these numbers. Let's pull these numbers back up here for Kyle Schwarber, because I read this and I could not believe it. In the last 7 games, as far as the home run totals go, because Kyle Schwarber now took over the National League lead in home runs. He's 3 now behind, currently as we speak, behind Aaron Judge for the league lead. But, I get to scroll down here. Come on. But currently he has 27 homers and 56 RBIs. Listen to these, how many he's hit in the last month or so. So in the last 7 games, he's hit 5 home runs. The last 15 games, 9 home runs. He's hit 13 homers in his last 30 games. So last year in June with the Nationals, he was even hotter there. But of course, an injury put him on the DL, and he was traded to the Red Sox. But then he had limited playing time there. But if he can stay healthy, I think we may see Kyle finally get the 50 homer mark. I believe his career high was 38 he had with the Cubs one year. But yeah, he's destined for 50 homers. Bryce Harper as well could have been good to reach 40 homers for the second time in his career. He's hit about 34, 35 in his full years with the Phillies, not including the pandemic shortened 2020 season. But yeah, it's a big blow, but the Phillies do have some options for rentals in case if Harper's not back in time. Again, they'll have Castellanos and Schwarber splitting time between the corner outfield spot and DH. They recalled Mickey Moniak. They still got Odubel Herrera, the veteran for the Phillies, and Matt Verling. They have those options as well. But if they need to acquire someone, there's David Peralta from the Diamondbacks, who's on trade rumors. Andrew Benintendi from the Royals. Anthony Santander from the Orioles. Michael A. Taylor, who I believe is still the Royals. Is that right? Yeah, he's still with the Royals. He's still an option right there for you as well. Who else is there? I saw there. Oh yeah, Tommy Pham from the Reds would also be a good option. And of course, also mentioned here too in this article, another suggested name. Of course, he is due back from the injured list soon. Currently, I haven't heard much rumors yet, but Mariners slugger Mitch Haniger also. If the Mariners start to fall out of contention in the next couple of weeks, we could see them maybe shopping Mitch Haniger, which would be a damn shame because my goodness, how many seasons have I seen the Mariners come this close to making the playoffs? It literally be like a game off, and the next year with them these same players, it's back to the drawing board for them, which just sucks. But yeah. Big loss with Harper for sure. He's going to be out, hopefully, probably around the same time as Salvi Perez, late August, early September. And I believe, of course, he was leading the All-Star voting as well for sure. But they're going to definitely need a replacement for him. But yeah, so big loss, but there are some options for the Phillies to fill his spot if need be. Because they're definitely going to need the help if they want to contend with the Braves and the Mets in their division. And even in the wild card, too. You got the Cardinals, you have the Padres, even the Giants are there, too. They got some work to do. So, we'll see what happens for sure. And hopefully Bryce Harper gets back healthy, around the timetable that he's predicted. And not have another injury season next year, of course not. He's closing on 300 homers. He's almost at 300 homers, and he's not even 30 yet. He'll turn 30 this October, I believe it is. Man, I remember he was just a 19-year-old kid coming up with the Nationals. Oh, goodness, I'm old. But yeah. What are your thoughts on Bryce Harper's thumb injury as well? Make sure you leave thoughts down in the comment section below. If you would pick someone you want to grab to be a fill-in for Harper at the trade deadline, who would you grab? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Also, let's ask this question too. You think Kyle Schwarber will get the 50 homers for the Phillies this year? There is a shot. There is a shot. We'll have to wait and see. Again, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. And until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, everybody.